So we got 426 horsepower, 775 pound of torque. So let's go ahead and whoa, oh my God. Wow. Wow, I just barely touched it and we were doing 50. Incredible. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna get behind the wheel of this awesome 2022 Ford F-150 Lightning. Very excited to get behind the wheel of my first electric truck. Want to give a big shout out to Bartow Ford for allowing me some time with this F-150 Lightning, as it is their demo truck here, and it is an awesome looking electric truck. So guys, this is basically as base as they come. This is a 2022 F-150 Lightning Pro. This is a $41,000 model as we've seen it right now. This one is done in Oxford white with basically a dark gray vinyl interior. That's basically the way they come normally as a work truck. 18-inch wheels, guys. Really, I love this wheel actually. Looks really nice, really nice. This is riding on a Michelin Primacy 275mm tire, 18-inch wheels. Really awesome wheels. They basically look like all season tires. Basically all the same wheels all around. Now, as you can see, guys, this being the electric truck, we do have all independent rear suspension, as you can see, guys. So there is also, we have the spare tire, you can see as well. Not the same tire, but we have a full-size spare as well. Independent rear suspension for this truck, as we got an independent engine on each axle. So coming around, guys, love that little lightning symbol here. That's some blue, which is awesome. Love the lights here. Of course, we got some LED lighting here in the rear, and F-150 there, as you can see. That's really cool. Little details that Ford puts here. And of course, coming, guys, just like a regular F-150, we have a little American flag here with the electric lightning bolt, which is a little blue lightning bolt, which is really cool detail. As you can see, guys, we got some sensors here in the back, as well as a tow hitch, which we'll check out in just a few moments. But awesome looking truck. I mean, this is just a regular truck, but with electric power. And oh man, I can't wait to get behind the wheel. So guys, as you can see, guys, this is the way the F-150 Lightning comes. This is the only way you can actually basically build it. 4-door Super Crew with a 5.5-foot bed. That's the only way they come. You can't get them in a shorter cab or a longer bed. So guys, this is the way they come with basically a standard 4-wheel drive. You know, there's a motor on each axle, and basically this comes with the standard range battery, and this one is, as you can see here. So really now, cool, if you want to get the extended range, it is about $20,000 option. So you get a few options with that, but it is about $19,500 that's going to cost you to get the extended range on this F-150 XLT. On this F-150s, I don't think, if I'm correct, the Pro doesn't have that. It might have it, I'm not sure. I'll put that on information on the screen, guys, but it is about $20,000 to put the extended range on an XLT or a Lariat. I believe the Platinum already comes with it. So, but yeah, it is quite a bit of money for this F-150. This is basically your F-150 Lightning Pro. The other model that we have are basically the XLT, we have the Lariat, and we have a Platinum as well. Now, of course, the Platinum can reach almost $90,000, $91,000 plus, and everything else is in between, depending on which model you get. Really cool looking truck. I mean, I love the way everything's done, the way Ford did it. It's just like a regular Ford F-150, but a little cooler, more modern, of course, futuristic design here on the front with the LED lighting. Of course, you got LED front regular lights, as well as high beams. At the bottom here, here we got more basic. There's no fog lights or anything like that. Just basically some tow hooks, a little bit of an air duct inside, and of course we got basically just a black covered front here for the front of this F-150 Lightning. As you can see, guys, there's no more air intake for the engine. This is basically your front now. I'll check out in a few moments, but this is a really cool looking truck nonetheless. So we do have basically the little thing to open here to charge the battery, which is really cool. You know, there's no other truck right now that you can get. There's no other electric truck you can get right now. I mean, Tesla, we've been waiting for, we're supposed to have trucks by now, and everybody has a deposit still waiting to see an actual truck. Of course, Chevrolet has announced, of course, already. I saw the electric truck. I saw the electric Silverado at the New York Auto Show, which looks awesome, but that's still probably over a year away. And Ram has kind of mentioned that they're also going to build an electric Ram, but that's still probably over a year away, if at least. So Ford is the only one that has delivered with an electric pickup truck, and this already here. There's already a few going out to electric companies and water companies as well. So this one's already being out, and it's going to be tested and checked out, and it's going to be awesome to see how this truck is going to stand out to the normal work, you know, basically the normal work duties that a normal truck, a gas powered truck, endures. So coming here to the front, guys, we're gonna go and check out, because we got no engine to show you. So talking about that engine, guys, this one here comes standard with 426 horsepower, 775 pound-feet of torque. So if you get the extended range model, you're gonna have 563 on the horsepower, but the same torque, basically the same as well. So you got that going to the all-wheel drive system. This one does have an electronic rear diff, but that's what you get for basically power. There's no engine, as you can see. But let's go ahead and pop the front here and check out. As you can see, this comes normal as a powered front here, as you can see, and it automatically goes up. That's what we got, no air inlets or anything like that. This is being in a trunk or a front here. So here we go, guys. About 14 cubic square feet of space here in the front, and you can put up to 400 pounds here. Now, you can put, there's a little logo here that Ford put that you can put 2 golf bags in here. It's gotta be small golf bags, because obviously it depends on how long your driver is. It might not fit here, but this is what you get. Pretty good space. You can put a lot of groceries in here, and there's also a little room for more space here in the bottom. As you can see, guys, there's some accessories here that comes with this truck. As you can see, a lot of things you can put in here. There's some hooks. We do have a light here that you can see. You press the button, the lights come on here, which is awesome. We got, of course, 4 connections and 2 USB connections here for 120 volt connections for anything you want to put up here, which is awesome. I mean, that, and of course, you know that you can, Ford has advertised that you can, if you get this one does about, this one on board with the standard range, you get about, what is it, like 4 or 3 basically kilowatt hours this thing has. But if you go to the higher range, you get much more. And supposedly Ford has or you can buy some other feature, a converter that allows you to power your house for a few days. That's awesome. Obviously, I don't know if this one will do it. You have to probably get the extended version, but that's an awesome thing to have. Obviously, it's something different that, you know, nobody else offers, so that's going to be an awesome feature to have. So as you can see, guys, we got basically a washer fluid here, and there's probably other places where you can put your basically your the other liquids that you have is basically your brake fluid and maybe some water that's in the batteries, but that's basically internal. Other than that, there are no other liquids in the car. So pretty good size trunk, guys. It's pretty awesome. Of course, you got a little button here in case somebody wants to get in here and check it out. But awesome to have a front here in the trunk. There's no V8 here. There's no EcoBoost engine. It's basically your electric motor sitting behind somewhere there with a ton of computers, most likely. So, but this is your front, guys. Really cool. We got the Ford logo here, as you can see, guys, which is a little awesome little Easter egg. Of course, your golf bags, and that's about it, guys. So you can definitely adjust this as well at their height, but there's no other button. I don't think there's a button here to put it down manually without a key. So I don't know if I see it, guys. If I see it, comment on the comments, guys. Here, I apologize, I don't see any button that kind of stands out to me here, but all you can do is just close it with the key here, double click, and we got that closing automatically, guys, as you can see here. And there we go, guys. Here's your front of this F-150 Lightning, which is awesome. Closes automatically, guys, and as you can see, there we go. So this is basically your key, guys. Here, there's on this base model, you got just open and close, your front key, and a panic button, and that's about it. There's no automatic start, because basically you just got electric motors. You can't hear anything as well either, so it's ready to go. You just jump in. So all right, guys, so coming here to the back of this Lightning, as you can see, it's really awesome. Basically just a regular truck. As you can see, we have also a really hitch ready to go. As you can see, guys, we got the American flag here, which is awesome. A little detail of a lightning bolt here, which is awesome in blue. Of course, we got your rear sensors for the camera and your basically your backup sensors. And of course, we got the Ford name here as well. Now this truck here, guys, as you can see, it's not equal to the regular F-150, but let's go ahead and put the door down of the bed. So as you can see guys, here we have the regular bed. Now this doesn't have any, this is just your basically your base pro truck, your base work truck. You do have a couple of 120 volt connections here, as you can see, which is awesome. Of course that improved depending on the trim. If you go to Lariat and Platinum, they'll definitely, you can up the ante, especially if you get the extended range. This one's got about 2.4 kilowatts of power on board. If you go to the extended range, I think it believes up to 9. I'll put that information guys on the screen for you. But it really cool. I mean, of course you can get also the professional workbench here stuff. You get the ladder if you go up the ladder, or get the options as well if you go higher on the XL trim, the Lariat. But here guys, on this bed here, it ranges from about 1,800 pounds to about 2,200 pounds. I believe this one here can tow the 22. You can put on payload here about 2,200 pounds. I'll put those numbers up for you guys on the screen depending on the trim and all that stuff. And go ahead and lift this. That's pretty light bed door. And here guys, of course this is ready to go. Now I don't think this has got the tow package, but as a regular truck, if you don't have the tow package, this one can tow 5,000 pounds. If you get the trailer package as well, and this one you can tow 7,700 pounds, and that's where you're basically at. And you can go 10,000 pounds if you get the extended range model as well. I'll put all those numbers up for you guys up on the screen for you as well. But yeah, this can tow pretty good. You know, it's all, you know, it's pretty good tow compared to this is an electric truck, you know. And obviously that range will diminish if you got you know, the more you tow, of course that's just going to diminish it probably by half as well. So there is a full-size spare tire guys here underneath as well. You might won't be able to see that, but there is a full-size spare there. You can probably see it, and of course you can see that independent rear suspension that we have here. All right, let's go ahead guys and get inside of this F-150. Now this is going to be basically your same basic F-150 guys. I'm going to go over that real quick. This is basically your dark slate vinyl that's included with this basically base trucks. As you can see, we got basically a vinyl or rubber floor matting here. There is no type of carpets or anything like that, being your work truck. All basically plastic. Kind of pretty interesting texture here that we've seen in other F-150 models. Lots of places to put your drinks and everything, so you got at least a speaker here. But basically this is your base truck. As you can see, we got some LED lighting. If you jump in here guys, we got of course cup holders. We got at least some AC outlets for the rear. We do have some USB connections there and 120 volt home connection there as well for the accessories. So that's pretty cool. There's a lot of outlets in this truck, which is awesome. So as you can see, there's no rear sliding window here in the back. Basically that's an optional thing when you go higher trim, but you can definitely raise the seats as well here, as you can see, to have more room to lift there as well. So just go ahead and pop this up there guys, and that's the way it is. But you got plenty of amenities here. It's really cool the way this is. And all right, let's go ahead and guys and head to the front. All right guys, so jumping inside this F-150 Lightning. So as you can see guys, basically all your base, you know, basically base plastic on the doors. We got your window controls, mirrors as well. Got a speaker there, all kinds of cubicles here for your things. And here of course you got all rubber floor mats. You got no power. These are basically all manual seats as well, where there's some manual adjustments there. And coming here guys to the dash, we got basically your same, you know, dash for F-150s. And you can see guys, we got your plastic cover steering wheel. We do have a manually adjustable tilting and telescoping steering wheel. All controls for your lights here. You're basically your parking brake, and this is a button for your front hatch as well. And of course we got the little American flag, which is awesome there, as you can see guys. Let's go ahead guys and jump into this truck. Now there's no basically it is a little heavy. This is about an 8.4 you know, it's got 8.4 inches of ground clearance, and there is no step or anything like that. You do have to use a handle if you're a little bit shorter to jump into this truck, but it's not too bad. Guys, so we're inside here of this F-150 Lightning. I'm gonna go ahead and get this truck on because obviously it is quite hot today here in Central Florida. We're gonna go ahead and press our power button on here. So basically just pressing the brake, the truck will come to life. There's no engine or anything like that. There's no revving I can do. So it's just pretty just basically something that's part of the Ford or the electric vehicles. Let me just lower the button. But we do have the AC kicking on, which is nice because you can see guys, it says 107 degrees outside, which is really hot in Florida, and the humidity doesn't really help at all. But we got at least some nice AC going here. So all right guys, so here we have, let's go ahead guys and close the door of this Lightning. So this is basically your regular interior of F-150. As you can see guys, same type of dash, all the same. It's got, we got some darker or light gray here aluminum, which is really nice trim. All this is just a lighter aluminum trim here. So you can see we got the 12-inch screen here, which basically has Sync 4. We have your cameras here. You see vehicle diagnosis. Yeah, adjusted that. We have your camera here, which has a rear camera, as you can see guys, which is awesome. This doesn't have any front camera, but you have rear sensors, and we do have trajectory lines as well. If we put this in reverse, let's go ahead and put that in reverse guys. You can see we got trajectory lines as well. We do have the 60-degree camera here with the rear sensors as well. You see we got the little truck there, as you can see. Let's put this back in park. Hazards, we have basically your traction control off here, and I feel the truck moving here a little bit. So guys, here coming back to the 12-inch screen. This is basically it's a really nice screen, a pretty good screen for your Lightning truck, even for a base work truck. This is pretty cool. Of course, we got your phone. We have navigation in this this Lightning, as you can see. We got pretty Lightning. We got favorite, we got apps, all kinds of settings you can do, features. Of course, you got driver assistance modes, all kinds of things. Now, this being a work truck, it doesn't have all the major stuff that the other ones get. You know, you have some partial for 360-degree, you know, co-pilot assistance here as well. But other than that, guys, you know, there's no I don't see any certain. There is modes for this truck, but there's no 4x4 or anything like that in here, as I can see. Just checking out the glove box. We do have a couple of glove boxes here, guys. As you can see, we got a 12-foot connection. We have also a home connection here, a 120 dual zone AC. We do have it's like heated mirrors, but there's no heated seats or any cooled seats on these trucks at all. This is basically just a work truck here, and of course we got your base 6-speaker system here. And this truck's basically a base 6-speaker system. And of course, guys, if you go up to the XLT, the Lariat, the Platinum, of course, you're gonna get all the regular options of leather and all the fancy stuff that the F-150s are known for here. So coming here to the center screen, guys, you can see we got basically your mileage and all the how the battery regenerates the battery. You got the electronic speedometer. We got a timer here as well. We're about 2.2 kilowatts right now. We're basically standing still, but a lot of information that the truck gives you guys here. Of course, you got things for your cruise control and all your fortunate driver assistance, all kinds of things here, information that the truck gives you as well. And we do have a menu here, so you can see, guys, truck info, all that kind of stuff there. That's really awesome what this F-150 Lightning gives you just here. So the truck is ready to go, guys. As you can see, we're gonna do just a little bit, just a few moments. But here in the bottom, guys, you can see we do have basically, this is cool. This is basically a standard. Now this doesn't have, let me just drop the AC down. Now basically this is your doesn't have any 10-speed or anything. That this is just 1-speed transmission. That's part of this electric motors, but you have at least basically a regular gear change here. As you can see, you can definitely drop this down. If you just press this button, the thing will come down here. It's a little paper there, but that's pretty cool. You can definitely, now this doesn't have the optional workbench here that comes from front, but that's cool that you can bring this down there as well. Let's go ahead and bring that up, guys. Here we have a little N here, which is to be honest with you, I got caught. I don't know what this is. I'll let you know, guys, here on the screen for you guys. We have a couple of cup holders here, and of course you got a little thing for your phone here you can put. If we press the button here, guys, we have a little more storage space, as you can see, and I'll put that up. It looks like we have a couple of USB connections there and just a little tray, guys, and that's about it for this big center armrest here. But the rest of, guys, the vinyl is pretty nice. I mean, it feels like, obviously it feels like leather, but it is vinyl. So other than that, guys, great visibility of the truck. Of course, we don't have no sunroof on this one. We got a glass holder here. We also got some lights, and that's about it for your base Pro Lightning truck. So before we go, guys, we do have this sticker here with me here. So let's check out this sticker here with me, guys, so you can see it here. Let's turn this around. So as you can see, guys, we have the sticker here, 22 F-150 Lightning 4x4 Super Glue. This is, of course, in Oxford white with medium dark slate vinyl buckets, single-speed transmission. This is the dual motor with the standard range. So you guys, you can see there's no options on this at all, and this base price is $39,974. With all that destination and delivery, we're looking at $41,669 for this truck. Now, I don't know if you can get them for this price. I doubt it. But this is basically, as you can see, guys, your base F-150 Lightning Pro. So it's not bad. I mean, obviously, considering, I mean, this doesn't have any, you know, any say cool seats or anything like that, fancy stereo or sunroof or leather, but you got a 12-inch screen here. You got plenty of you know, apps. You got navigation. You got basically a work truck. This truck basically has 860 miles, considering it's a demo truck, but it's really cool. I mean, it's basically like a regular F-150. All right, so let's go ahead and go out on a test drive for this Ford Lightning Pro. So you can see we have also a little binnacle here on top here to support more things. I don't see any type of connections here at all, but that's kind of rubberized part of the dash here, but it's not bad at all. I mean, this is a really nice what you get for it's over $41,000. Pretty good amount of truck, to be honest. So all right, guys, let's go ahead and put this in on drive, and let's check. I'm going to lower the AC vent just a little bit, as you can see, guys, here. So this is gonna be my first time actually to driving. I just drove it here, basically just kind of just idling. My first time behind the wheel of this F-150 Lightning. I'm gonna do a quick test drive and see how this Lightning feels. It's very quiet already, you can tell. Super quiet. Now I did take the drive a Ford Mach-E, Mustang Mach-E, a regular one with the dual motors, and I really found it interesting. This is gonna be my second electric vehicle to drive. And it's pretty awesome, to be honest. It really feels just like a regular Lightning, to be honest. Wow, it's it's so smooth. And of course, you got the regenerative braking. I don't think that's on. I don't feel it. It's braking at the same time. But the brakes feel pretty nice, actually. Not too bad. So we got 426 horsepower, 775 pound-feet of torque. So let's go ahead and hit it. Whoa, oh my God. Wow. Wow, I just barely touched it. We were doing 50. Incredible. Wow, this thing is amazing. So my first initial, guys, wow, this feels like an F-150, but so quiet. You only hear a little bit of wind noise. So far we're only doing 52, but wow, this thing is so quiet. And if we step on it, holy shit, this thing goes, oh my God. Oh shit. Let me slow down because I don't want a cop here to bring attention, even though I'm driving a regular truck. But wow, this thing is quick, and I can only imagine the one with the dual motors. I mean, excuse me, with the extended range. But wow, this thing feels, it's really nice. Wow, impressive. Obviously, you can feel, obviously, remember, this has got the batteries, so this have a lower center of gravity, so it's not going to sway as much. And it feels pretty stable, to be honest. Much more stable than a regular F-150. I won't say this is a sedan looking, but you can definitely feel that the weight is down low, and it feels nice. Wow, impressive. Now everything's working well. So we got the 12 inch digital display here. We have the 12. Everything's just like a regular F-150, but so quiet. Wow, this is amazing. There's very little wind noise as well. There's no tire noise that I can hear. Very impressive. So you can see, guys, just kind of around. We're doing 61, and there's barely any noise. But this thing goes. Let's check out the brakes a little bit. The brakes got some good power to them too. That's kind of expected. I know Ford makes some good brake pads or pedals, and this is no exception at all. So let's go ahead, guys, and switch lanes here. Oh, my mirror's not set. I forgot to set that mirror out. But very impressive, guys. Very impressive the way this Lightning goes. Wow, shit. This thing is quick. Then you got a lot of torque. 775 pound-feet of torque. It's no slouch to basically, work it, and it's very quiet. It does have some noises, you can see, but I'm gonna wait just a little bit here, and let's do just a little quick acceleration run here. Oh no, there's a cop there. Never mind. Let's go slowly go. But yeah, I mean, if you just give a little bit of gas, oh shit, this thing is crazy quick. I mean, I'm just barely touching this thing, and it goes like a banshee. Hey officer, how are you, sir? So yeah, this is a very, very impressive truck. Super quiet. It feels very refined. I mean, I know the quietness helps, but there is, obviously, consider it's a new truck. It's a pro truck. It's a base truck, and there is no squeaks or squaddle. I mean, there's no rattles or squeaks, anything like that. Just a bit of wind noise, a little bit of tire noise, but very minimal at best. Super quiet. It feels relaxing. I mean, this is such a relaxed drive. I mean, there's no engine noise, and you just have that power. Now, I don't see anybody behind us. I'm gonna adjust this mirror a little bit, guys, here. But yeah, there's a car coming behind me. But if we just give it a little bit, oh my God, yeah, you can just feel it pushing you back in your seat. Those 775 pound-feet of torque are amazing. Holy crap! I'll be happy with this thing. I'll be very happy as a daily, even though if it's a base truck, I don't care. You got navigation. I don't care if it got cool seats or not. This is fun to drive. Yeah, this thing, there's no way in hell I'm gonna have, I'm just gonna put the Mini here, but there's no way I'm gonna keep this at 230 miles. But this is so fun though. Yeah, very impressive. I mean, I don't know, it feels like you're in a truck, but it doesn't feel like it. I mean, it feels like you're in something else. I mean, definitely much more powerful than at the initial bite than for example, the Mach-E, the Ford Mustang Mach-E, the regular one. Of course, the GT must be really quick, but this is super nice and quick. Very impressive. The brake pedal, it feels nice, very linear. Nothing weird about the brakes or anything like that. This is the first time I'm driving an electric F-150, so very, very normal, very quiet. The Sega brake coaching energy percent 90% reduced. So wow, very impressive of this F-150 Lightning. Yeah, you can tell the weight on the corners, absolutely. But look at this. Oh my god, this thing is just amazing. Yeah, you can feel the weight, but my god, this thing is a little rocket ship. Anybody who's working with a Ford F-150 like this is gonna have a good day at work, even before you get to the site. To be honest, so wow, yeah, very impressive acceleration. The handling is actually not bad, considering it's got a lower center of gravity because of the battery weight. It really helps it out. Suspension is very smooth, very, very smooth. There's nothing, we're gonna go over a bumper that I'm kind of used to going over. Wow, yeah, this is super nice, very comfortable suspension. Of course, you got all-wheel drive. Yeah, just, my first impressions and initial impressions of this truck is impressive. Very, very good work for it. Wow, this thing is crazy. Awesome truck. So, but all right, guys, let me know what you guys think of this F-150 Lightning Pro. I mean, this is a base truck. You got 12-inch screen, you got navigation. $41,000 if you can get something like this at that price is a fantastic value. Very quick truck. Still can tow 5,000 pounds. If you get the trailer tow package, you get 7,700 pounds, which I think is plenty. Awesome truck, to be honest. Very quiet, refined. Wow, I was actually more impressed than I was expecting it to be. I did see these trucks when I was at the New York Auto Show. I did see these trucks take off, and this is not even the extended range for a little more horsepower. So very quick truck. It's got the same torque, which is what basically takes you off the line. But very impressive, guys. Very impressive truck. Wow, Ford is, no wonder Ford's got how many orders, like hundreds of thousands of orders of this thing. A lot of truck for the money, especially if you get something like this. Even this regular Pro version, wow, I mean, you got a really nice look at the camera view. It's awesome. You got of course you got your trajectory lines, and you have some sensors there as well. As you can see, you got the sensor going off. So fantastic truck, I'll be honest with you guys. Super quick, really nice. Wow, 40 grand, 41,000, a lot of car, and very quick. Wow, very impressive truck. Even though it's not your standards for that, but this I will rock this every day, no problem at all. So all right, guys, so I hope you guys appreciate this quicker review of this F-150 Lightning Pro. Of course, I apologize if I do miss anything. There's so much information to learn from this truck. There's so much feature. I'll put as much I can, guys, in the video. I'll see if, of course, we can get a hands on. There's another truck I'm able to get my hands on, which is, I think, is a Lariat, but then I'll show you guys how that is. But fantastic truck. Wow, Ford, you really a great job. This is so more impressive than I really imagined it to be. So no wonder Ford's going to sell a lot of these things up. I'm sure it will. So guys, have a fantastic afternoon. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all that has subscribed. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. I really appreciate every one of you watching. Thank you so much, guys. Have a fantastic day, and we'll catch you on the next one, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.